Hi. I'm basically I'm gonna sit down on the steps here. It's my hair. Because this is starting to become part of my identity. And I hope it's not going to be too windy right here. 47 I'll be this month. Identity. That's what I want to talk about. And that's what I'm in a real struggle for right now. I know who I am. This hair is the purpose of wanting to grow it long and donate it. So that's who I am. And as you can see where I was just filming there, just coming back from that mall area getting groceries. And I hope the wind isn't going to have an effect because it's a little bit breezy. I don't think it's windy enough to affect the audio, but we'll see. I am thinking about that. I kind of want to explain what took me away from the highway, and in regards, it is identity. You know, imagine losing a wallet. I've had it happen, and you really got to prove who you are. You know, that's it's a strange thing. You have been you for all this time, and when you go in, you say, "Hi, I'm Trevor Redmond. I lost my wallet." Well, you got to prove to them that you're Trevor Redmond. With me, I had to go into a bank at this time to get my bank card set up and stuff, and I had to prove to them, and how I got the proof is they ended up looking at signatures. So it happened my signature matched the one that they had on record, so I proved I was Trevor Redmond. Funny enough, and I did flash the Scotiabank, and this is the bank right in here where I went at one point. I'm much younger. We're talking, I would say probably 1990, maybe 93, 94. I went into this same bank, and I had with me a check up over $2,000. Just a young 20-some-year-old kid carrying over 2,000, might have been 21, 22. Sorry, did I say $1,000? $100, not that much. Yeah, $2,000, $2,100, $2,200 check. Maybe it was even more than that. And the bank teller gave me the strangest look, you know, as if she didn't believe that that was my check. Went back, came back out, and just basically said to me, "We can't cash this here." I'm like, well, this has been my bank, and this was my bank for years before that. Just because all of a sudden I had this big check, they wouldn't do it. They thought I was frauding them or something. It wasn't true. A hard-working young man. And she said, well, maybe you can get it cashed at where, you know, it was a Royal Bank check is what it was. So I ended up, and I was busy that day, had a lot of running around to do. Across the bridge, over into Halifax, over into Spring Garden Road, the Royal Bank over there, had to get it cashed. I said, I want to cash, and once the check was cashed, I got an account with the Royal Bank. I came back over to Scotiabank here, met a different teller, and said, I want to close my account. And I closed it completely. I want to close it. I want to take all the money I have in here out. And that's what I did. And that teller came up to me, the one that basically said, go there instead. You know, our focus is going out of focus, but what the hell, it makes me look younger. Sorry, the screen here, it looked like it was going into focus. There, it's back. But she, you know, she asked me if I was able to cash the check, and I said, yes, of course. And she just kind of had this silly look on her face that, oops, I caused an issue. And she did. And it was kind of a little bit of embarrassment to her, which, fine. And I haven't been a member of the Scotiabank since, which is unfortunate, but her actions changed the way I felt about the actions of the Scotiabank. And I'm a proud Nova Scotian. You know, I came back here to do a run for that purpose. Born and raised here. In displaying my identity, I walked across Canada and met a lot of people that got to know me, got to know the character of me. And I biked across Canada, you know, met a lot of people that got to know the character of me. So coming back for a run and, you know, having to kind of prove my identity all over again is odd. But I do have the saying, you know, and I say it often, not as much as, and I say this every vlog, the more we move others, but and hopefully the wind, I'll move so I'm out of the wind so you can hear it. The moment I think I find myself in another place, you know, and I found myself a little bit of that character when I was confronted by a Scotiabank representative, and in this confrontation that I'm having now, that hopefully will be due by the end of this month, and I will be turning 47, and I'll have an anniversary of me on full display as I left, on March 26, 2006 from Vancouver. And I'm looking out to show people what I'm made of again, so in the upcoming years. And certainly it's a test and a testament of who I am. Anyways, I'll leave you at that. And I'll say once again, the more we move others. And I am about 30 seconds over. Like I said, I want to keep them down to 7 minutes. But yeah, just going by the Scotiabank and thinking about identity, you know. Show yourself, be who you are, and don't deprive the world of who you are. Anyways, cheers.